difficulties.
No time for these fake ass bros, yeah. No time for these lame assholes, yeah. Last year was the end of the road.
Welcome to the Sample Augusta podcast. My name is Devin Burton. I am your host and music goblin this time, and today I am joined by MILO Kobayashi.
Yes, hello.
How's it going?
It's good, it's good.
I heard that you have a song for us.
Oh, yes, it's Self-Love. I made it back during the pandemic, like mid-pandemic, because I was like feeling really bad about myself, and I was like, I'm gonna write a song that's gonna uplift myself, and ever since then, it's been one of my favorite songs.
Hell yeah. All right, let's listen to that.
Titty, I can't help it that I'm pretty. Make your boyfriend wanna kill me, make your girlfriends wanna kiss me. I'm a cutie patootie, making music so groovy. I can make your ass clap when these vocals hit that track. I'm so beautiful, yeah, I'm so fucking cute. 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 It's like a minute in this bitch, I'm getting lit as fuck. Turning up my fucking bumps, we about to make that pussy bust. I just rap for fucking fun, easy way to make bitches come. I feel like a golden sun, confidence like fire, son. I don't like shit irrelevant, I just know that I'm heaven sent. Got no money, but I mean good. Can't make moves when we in the hood. Asian girls, my manager, yeah. Send your message to Angela, yeah. Making open the studio. Now me and bros are on the go. About to hit the road. Gotta kill all my shows. Getting texts from your ex. I think I'm getting thrown. I'm just an asshole, but thank God I'm attractive. Fuck what nigga think. All I gotta say is I'm so beautiful, yeah. I'm so fucking cute. 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 I'm so beautiful, yeah. I'm so fucking cute.
That was dope.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff I wrote in that song was actually what was going on during the pandemic. Because I have my friend Megan.
Mm-hmm.
She had moved into this house in South Augusta, and we were going over there all the time to just like work on music in one of her back rooms.
Right.
And then also had like a homegirl named Angela who said she wanted to be my manager, but it worked out a little bit, but then it fell apart. But it's life. But I'm still cool with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, that like a lot. Like that's why I really like that song, because I was just talking about what was going on, but I was also trying to like uplift myself, because I just wasn't feeling myself that day.
Yeah. Well, especially during that time.
Oh yeah.
With everything going on.
Yeah, like that time, like the pandemic was so weird. It felt like the world was either ending or it was just like an anime. There's like time skips. That's what it felt like. It felt like just a time skip for everybody.
Time skip. Yeah. It was crazy. If only I'd been that productive.
I tried to be. I was lazy like most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. So you had a show yesterday.
Yeah.
And I hear you're going out of town. Are you doing any shows when you go out of town?
Oh yeah, I'm going to be performing in Bowie, Maryland at Bowie State University.
Nice.
And then while I'm there, I know the person I'm going to be performing with. He wants to go and like try to go to different like open mics down there, so we're going to try to do that too.
That'll be dope. So other than performing, have you been like in the studio any, or just mainly doing like live shows and stuff?
A little bit of both, actually. I've been getting more of my hands in production.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been like making my own beats and everything, and I've also been like recording songs for this upcoming EP I'm trying to work on.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on it more while I'm gone. But yeah, I've just been doing that, and then I'm in school for audio production. So
Nice.
like no matter what, like I haven't stopped. I just
Yeah.
work, go to school, or make music. So basically, just make music, go to school.
Right.
I mean, make music, go to work.
Yeah. So on the site on your bio, you mentioned two main inspirations as being Donald Glover and Kid Cudi, but are there other factors? Were there other like huge inspirations for you?
Oh yeah, Jamiroquai. Like,
Nice.
yeah, my dad put me on them.
Yeah.
And, like I've been in love with them ever since. And then this band called Superorganism, I found them during the pandemic through TikTok. Because like you can find a lot of good music through TikTok.
I have found so many bands on TikTok.
Like, it's ridiculous.
It's insane.
Like, yeah, I found them, and like I've been in love with their music too. And
That's
then,
awesome.
Other than that, yeah, I can't think of anybody else right now. But yeah, those are like some like just a lot of like the glitchy, psychedelic type of music. I love that. Like,
Right.
yeah, like Tame Impala. Yeah, Tame Impala.
Yeah. Tame Impala is awesome.
Like, I love that type of music.
That's really cool. It also mentions that you've been doing music like your whole life. So have you been like rapping your whole life, or just in music in general?
Rapping just about like as a kid before I like made my first rap, which was in like elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
I would listen to soundtracks of different video games and then like make little fake cover arts to them.
Nice.
Like, it was really, yeah, I didn't know like how deep it ran until like we were cleaning out my house one day, and I found like a bunch of these old drawings I made when I was like 6 years old. It was like to Attack and the Power of Juju video game that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was to that because they had this song called Wild Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot by what band, but like I used to play like all the time because if you didn't like touch the controller, it would play it at the start menu.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, that's why it started. And then in elementary school, I started just like rhyming to myself a lot and started writing it down. And then fast forward to middle school, started like found like a rock band microphone, started like making my own little music, like making my little songs, and then it just kept going like progressively like more and more like up.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've been hearing, and I don't know, this might have been more prevalent for longer than I realized, because I'm relatively new to rap, like in general. That's like the most recent genre I've come to, because I was raised by a metalhead, and my mom was into folk punk. She was into rap too, but it was mostly like folk music and bluegrass and stuff.
Yeah.
So rap was kind of a later addition to my repertoire, but I feel like the video game inspiration is like really popping off.
Oh yeah.
In hip hop and stuff. I love hearing like references or like little sound bites and stuff. So you play games?
Oh yeah.
You play anything recently?
Recently the only game I've really been playing is Kingdom Hearts. Like,
Nice.
I play Kingdom Hearts all the time. Like, I even have it like tattooed on my arm
Hell
because
yeah.
I love that. That's the game series like I really like grew up and like really defined me. And it's really weird because it's just Final Fantasy and Disney
Yeah.
just mixed together. So yeah, but like I've just been playing that, and then other games I play is like Grand Theft Auto. I really like the Hitman games. Those games are like fun just because like
The new ones?
yeah,
Yeah.
like, just because like how like absurd you can kill people in that
They're
game.
ridiculous.
And then you just gotta be like really sneaky about it.
Yeah.
And then other than that, Fortnite.
Nice.
Yeah, because like whenever they did the Spider-Man skins, because I love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's the main reason I started playing. And then with this new season, like they make it where you can't build, and like that's the main thing. Because I play with people I go to school with at Full Sail. We just all talk online and we just play together.
Right.
Our main gripe was like the fact that every time we try to shoot someone, they like built like a 7-story mansion like right there on the spot.
Yeah.
So like now that it's like no build, we're just like, yes, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm not super into first-person shooters, but I tried Fortnite. This was years ago. It was like right when it like got
I
popular.
think it was getting like popular.
Yeah, with the battle royale, because
Yeah.
I have a younger brother, and he's always played it. But yeah, that was the most annoying thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna snipe that dude over there. Oh, he's in a high rise, and it just keeps going. But did you see the most recent Kingdom Hearts announcement?
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
I was about to cry when I saw that.
It was crazy.
Yeah, because I had just got to work. I was like, I'm gonna check my phone real quick, and that was the first thing that popped up, and I was like, oh.
It's ridiculous. I feel like that and Final Fantasy has also kind of had a little bit of, I mean, there wasn't really a hiatus. Final Fantasy 15 and 14 and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like them and Kingdom Hearts is starting to pop back off.
There's some like pick up now.
Yeah.
Because like whenever Sora got introduced to Smash Bros, everyone was hyped and everyone kept texting like, dude, did you hear? I was like, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
As soon as it came out, I already knew.
Yeah. One of the other main things that you mentioned in the bio that I can also nerd out for hours, sorry audience, is anime.
Oh yeah.
You what's your current favorite animes?
Right now, I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen,
Nice.
and I love it because me and my friends would go see the movie that came out, and we were like, it was like a great time because I just love going to the movies in general, and then going with them watching that was great. I've been watching that. The way my TV set up is they have like free TV channels, and they have this thing called Retro Crush,
Right.
and it's just like it was actually started like as an app on the phone where you can just like watch any like old school anime series or just like any like old licensed anime because they have like a bunch of different stuff. So I just keep my TV on that like all the time, and then every time I wake up it's like always something different playing. Cause,
Right.
Like, yeah, there's been a couple times I wake up and it's like Astro Boy playing, which Astro Boy was like a really good show.
Yeah.
But then like besides that, I watch Naruto a lot, like even though I've seen it like a billion times. And then there's this new anime that I put on my list on Hulu. It's called Spy Family. And it's about like, yeah, it's about like the father's international spy, the mom's an assassin, and like they have a daughter, and the daughter is just like a normal child. From what I've seen so far, I could be completely wrong though.
Huh. I'll have to check that out.
I think it's been the manga already, but like the anime just started.
Right. To quickly bring it back to local stuff. Your show last night wasn't a solo show, was it?
Oh no, I played with a bunch of other people too.
Nice. Are you friends with a lot of the local artists and stuff?
Oh yeah, just about. Like I tried to, cause like I try to reach out to everybody. Cause the people I got to perform last night was the band Low Moves. I love them to death. Like they are so good. Like and they killed that show. Then I got Ariana Charisse.
Right.
Like I've known her for like years, cause I remember like one of my first performances, she was there too, and then like we've known each other since then. We got Dandy. I've known her for a while, and then she started making music, and I was like, look, I know like you're starting to get shows. I want to like help you even like get another show, like
right,
more of a crowd. And she was down. And then Cecilia Gary, like I've known her forever too. I love that girl to death. She is hilarious.
Yeah. And
then her music is so serious. Like me and my friends talked about, I was like, she is so goofy, but then when she's playing music, it's so serious. It's just like a weird disconnect, but at the same time, it works out perfectly.
Right.
And I just love it. Yeah, I love all of them. I'm so glad they came out last night. It was great.
Awesome. Is there someone local that you haven't gotten to hang out with or play with that you would love to?
Funk you. Like I saw that you were open up for this one man, and I was like so proud. I was like, yeah, you guys really deserve that, because it was like I think it was out in Atlanta. They were opening up for somebody. Yeah, but like I've been talking like wanting to do this like forever. Every time I see them, we're all like, what's up? But, like every time I see them perform, it's always great time. Like,
right.
Great time.
So yeah, it's been really interesting seeing the music and art scene in Augusta, like in motion, because I grew up in Aiken, and none of my friends that went to college went anywhere near here, so I never really got to hang out I never really hung out. I could if I wanted to, if I wasn't lazy. I could have, but yeah, it's just been crazy. I didn't realize how much stuff was going on in Augusta. It's ridiculous. So kind of in the same vein as are there any local artists that you would like to hang out with, or are your favorites? Do you have any favorite places? Like what's your favorite place in Augusta?
I mean, if I'm being honest, because I'm there all the time, it's Firehouse. The
Nice.
Firehouse Bar.
Yeah.
And I was surprised because I talked to the owner, Josh, because I talked to all the bartenders. Like they are my family. I
Right.
I love them to death. Like Firehouse, it's not a firehouse, it's a fire home. But I was surprised to know they used to like have shows back there, like back where the pinball machine is. Like they used to like have people perform over there.
That's awesome.
And like haven't talked to him about it much, but I kind of want to like see if I could try to bring that back.
All right.
But then besides that, because Granzi Records, like they just opened like 2 doors down,
right?
And I've been hearing like little murmurs of stuff, and I want to try to get something working with them too. Like I would love that. And then but I love both those places to death. And then Metro and Soul Bar, Metro Coffee House, because used to work at Whiskey Bar.
Nice.
Yeah, so like I'm really cool with the owners, and then like every time I come there, I tell everybody what's up. I still talk to them on a day-to-day basis, like type of thing.
Right.
And then Soul Bar, that's always been home too. But those are my favorite places downtown, really.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Asheville, North Carolina?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
For like family stuff.
Yeah. I get lots of Asheville vibes, which I have family there too, so I kind of like grew up going in and out there, and that I've always thought their like art scene was like super dope, and so I get a lot of Asheville vibes from downtown Augusta now, seeing it and stuff. It's kind of interesting that you mentioned Granski's. Have you been in there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like every time I'm out and about and they're open, I'm like, I gotta go inside real quick. Just real quick.
Yeah, I need to go in there more. I went in there once and got a what's the band? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh yeah.
I got Nonagon Infinity.
Yeah, but so the last time I went there, I was just looking around and they had Because the Internet by Childish Gambino vinyl.
Ooh.
I almost peed myself, and I was like, I'm getting this. I'm getting it. I grabbed it, I got it, bought it, and I showed all my friends like, yep, I saw it, I got it, we're good. And I still listen to my album like all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, I think that might be, if not one of my favorite albums, my favorite Donald Glover album.
Oh yeah.
The album is amazing.
It is. It's so good. And it kind of like, he was kind of telling the future about a lot of things that was going to happen. Because like the internet like really did take over. Yeah. And then things like trends do come like real, like they're here to stay and then gone tomorrow. Like a lot of that stuff now is like really like still current events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sound like,
sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. Speaking of like newer albums, do you like it's kind of a tangent. Do you like Tyler?
Oh yes. Like I'm wearing striped shirts right now.
Right.
Yeah, I love Tyler,
point.
the Creator.
What do you think of IGOR?
When it first came out, I understood. I was like, oh, okay, it's a sad little breakup album. It's cool, whatever. And then I got my heart broken. Like,
that'll do it.
Yeah. Then I listened to it front and back, and I was like, okay, I understand completely. Like it was a great album. Like I was so happy when he won the Grammy for that.
Yeah.
But because he's always deserved a Grammy. Like he even said like from the day he was like making music, he was going to get a Grammy, and he finally got one. I was so happy when I like saw him win that.
Right.
And that album, like, yeah, ever since then, like his album, like all of his songs have like kept like they always like top one another. Like every project he puts out, every song he puts out, it's better than the last thing he put out, and that's what that's what I try to do.
Yeah, Tyler was my like jumping off point into rap. That was the first artist where I was like, this guy's like, I mean, I say that, but there were other artists, like, of course, one of my favorite stories now, it was one of my least favorite stories at the moment. My mom is like a hippie, like she was never part of the like flower power hippies, but she was always she was the chick in college that had like Doc Martens and armpit hair and listened to The Cure. But I remember the first day of high school, she dropped me off. I went to a very not religious prep school in Aiken. And she dropped me off the first day of high school, blaring Rage Against the Machine. And I was like, this is the worst. I would rather be dead. And she's cackling as she pulls out. And then the next day I was like, don't do that. Do not play Rage Against the Machine. You're killing me. And she was like, okay, I won't. And then she pulled up blaring Eminem, and I was like, son of a bitch. So Eminem was part of the curriculum when I was growing up. So I had him, but Tyler was like the first. So, you said that IGOR was you really connected with it once you went through a breakup.
Yeah.
Are there any other albums or bits of music or anything that kind of influence you in the same way, or like tell me about any anything personal that like influenced your music, or if there's any other track that kind of hits the same like super personal notes as Self-Love.
Yeah. For my music wise, I have a song called Heaven or Hell that I made before I changed my name to MILO Kobayashi. Back when I was still doing Milo the Great. Heaven or Hell was like, I want to say it was like literally right before the pandemic hit. And then like my mom had just passed away, and I was going through a breakup, and then like I was just on a really it was like back to back blows for me, and I was just in a downward spiral. But like I was still like, no, I can't like give up. I can't like lose myself.
Right.
So when I made Heaven or Hell, like I was sad, but I was just like, I'm still gonna come back stronger than before. Like, and then with the songs I've made when I made Green, that's when I was on the cusp of turning 21. So that way when Green did drop, I had just turned 21, and I was just like kind of predicting the future for a lot of things that happened. And then with Insecure, I had just moved out of my parents' house. I was living on my own with a couple of my friends, and I was starting to get to know myself more, because I was like, yeah, I'm an adult now. I work all the time.
Right.
I can drink with everyone,
Right.
and I was just trying to find a middle ground for everything. But then at the same time, I was always looking at myself. I was like, I really just hate myself. I was like, I'm gonna make an album about that. And I got like different people that I knew, just like to say what they're insecure about, just to show that like we're all not alone being insecure.
Yeah.
Because like everyone has something they don't like about themselves, but as long as you own it, you get more confident about it and stuff like that. And then for like other artists, album wise, because the internet came out when I was like 16, and I was already like I kind of have an internet obsession, because I've been on the computer for like since I was been like 6 years old.
Hold on a sec. How old are you?
I'm 25. I just turned 25 back in February.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, because growing up, we had a family computer, and
Same.
you know, as most kids our age, we were the tech wizards, because we knew how to like just look at the screen and figure out, oh, if I click next a bunch of times, it will install something.
Yeah.
And it just went from there. And then even as a kid, I made my own website that got like a bunch of hits at one point. But
Nice.
then, yeah, I forgot whatever happened to it, because I was like, how do you expect an 8-year-old to keep up with this?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, ever since then, like I've always been on the computer. Like I remember when I turned 12, I just stopped going outside for a while. Just if it wasn't for school, I would just be on the computer all day. And then when I turned 13, I was like, yeah, I gotta stop that. This is getting bad.
Right.
And then ever since then, like with the rise of social media and smartphones and all that stuff, everyone's like more connected, but at the same time, we're still kind of like isolated in a sense too.
Yeah, there's a weird juxtaposition with the internet, because it's this super close connectivity, but there's like a juxtaposition where everyone is anonymous if they want to be. Like even if you put your name out there, it's still kind of just it's faceless on a screen.
And then people make like burner accounts and everything. Like I don't know. Internet's a weird place, and sometimes I feel like we should just cut it off.
Oh yeah, I mean, the past like 5 years, because I don't know if you're like political or anything, but I've always been vaguely political, and I liked following politics. And then like 5 years ago, I was like, I need to pay attention to this, because I feel like some things are happening that need to be paid attention to.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I run the gambit like week to week of like, I feel like the internet's a net good, and then like 15 minutes later, I'm like, we just need to burn it all.
Exactly.
This is the worst. So you touched on a thing, it was a couple minutes ago now, but you said it was right before you changed your name. What was the inspiration for that? Because you were Milo the Great, and now you're going back?
The main change was because I was like, well, there's kind of too many people that have like something after it, because Tyler the Creator, Chance the Rapper,
Right.
There's somebody else I was thinking of. It was like I felt like I was just playing like too much on that sense. I was like, I kind of want to do something where it like kind of makes me stand out. And my name was already MILO Kobayashi on Facebook,
Right.
but people still knew me as MILO the Great. Because the only reason I did that is because I changed my name on Facebook, so a lot of family members couldn't find me, which was a pointless decision in the first place, because my sister ended up tagging me to some stuff on Facebook, and everyone that I was trying to hide from found me anyway. So I was like, all right, you know what, whatever. But then like after a while, because everyone was so used to my name being MILO Kobayashi on Facebook,
Right.
I was just like, I might as well just change my artist name to that, because like it kind of rolls off the tongue better. And ever since then, I've just been doing that.
Right. Did was there any like stylistic change? Like, did you like you're like, oh, reinventing myself, or was it more just like a rebranding?
More so a rebranding. Like, if anything that changes like stylistically, I don't wear my goggles as much as I used to.
Right.
Yeah, because like the goggles are like a staple point, and then I used to wear overalls all the time when I performed. And now I'm like leaning a little bit more away from it, but at the same time I'm still incorporating it. So it was really more like a rebranding.
Right. One question that we try to ask everyone in every interview is, who do you think we should interview? Like, is there anyone that you think would be down or needs more exposure, or would just be like cool to sit down with?
I have a list. Marcus Gant, funny comedian, great dude. Ariana Sharice, Cecilia Gary. If you can fit like 6 to 5 people in here at once, Low Moves, because they're great, man. Like, they are the most down to earth people I've met in a while. And I've like just got like we've always known of each other. We always like talk to each other, hang out.
Right.
We come to each other's shows, but like after like performing with them last night, I love them to death. Like they're great. My homeboy JL, who makes music, he's a great artist too. He would definitely, like, if you guys like reach out to him, like he was down. He even wanted to come today, but he had to help my friend Megan out that I was talking about earlier. He had to help her out with some yard work, so he's chilling. And we were talking earlier. I gotta go pick him up and get some Mexican food.
Nice.
Then who else? Gabriel Flores. Trying to think of other people besides just music wise, because I want to think some business owners too.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of hit the ground running with the interview series with artists, but like you and Gorgonus, so we're trying to kind of interview just interesting people that are doing stuff.
Oh yeah,
so
Pork Chop. He would be great. I fanned out like a little girl when I saw Pork Chop, because I was working at a whiskey bar, right? And all the servers came out and said, "Yeah, we got Happy Button." I was like, "From who?" They're like, "Pork Chop." I was like, "He's here?" They're like, "Yeah." And I was like, I want to go say hey. I went up there, I was just like fangirl. I was like, "I love your work, man." And he was like, "Thanks." He gave me a button. I was like,
yeah, that's always fun. Was there ever one like particular show, or maybe just it's a venue that you remember that like really sticks out in your memory, or just like had great vibes?
The one that really sticks out, because I always see pictures of it on my like my social media feed, especially with the memory stuff that they incorporate now. Soul Bar was like always like my main goal to perform at, because I felt like I was never going to get a chance to perform there. And when I finally got it, I remember like my first 2 shows there was like one of the most like energetic shows I had experienced at the time, and like it's still like it's still like a core memory in my head every time I think about it. So like I know for a fact Soul Bar was like has definitely been like my favorite place to perform at. Before Epicenter, Sector 7, people mostly know it by. I know those shows in the beginning were very like, I want to say not like influential, but like, you know, like a starting ground for a lot of the rap shows that we managed to get going.
Right.
And then Joe's Underground was where we did a lot of the open mic stuff, and that's where we started like building more of like a community, because I remember that a lot. And then besides that, yeah, those are like the main 3 places I can think of, because I know I want to at least try to get to the point where we can like put a show together at either the Commons or the Amphitheater.
Right. We
just gotta, you know, do all that legal stuff that takes funding and money and
yes, lovely bureaucracy.
Exactly. But other than that, those 3 places, Joe's, Epicenter, Sector 7, and Soul Bar, those were the main 3 important locations for me, and they still are.
Awesome. So we were talking about Granski's earlier, and I find it funny that you naturally brought it up, because we have a thing for you. We actually have 2 things for you.
Is this like some Nardwar stuff?
Sort of. First of all, we have this.
Oh, snap. Okay. A coloring book, a Granzi Records. Oh, shit. Ooh, I like this. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I want to get some coloring pencils later.
You want to show the camera?
I forgot. The camera's just like,
I did
they've been
too.
recording all the time. Like, yeah, this is tight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, it doesn't in there. This was kind of a shot in the dark, but we got you an album.
You guys are not giving a RZA Bobby digital vinyl.
Yes.
What the hell? You guys are great. Oh my god. I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh. What? This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you guys. Oh my god. Oh, you guys got this on Record Store Day?
Well, I'm gonna interject. I picked it up from Granzi's. It wasn't on Record Store Day.
Okay. But no, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna listen to this as soon as I get home too. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm blushing. Jesus.
Well, it's been really good talking to you. It's been fun, like
Of course.
nerding about video games and anime and stuff.
Oh, no, I could talk about this like for hours.
Yes, I could too, but we won't put people through that. Do you want to plug your social medias and all that stuff?
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MILO Kobayashi, at MC MILO TG. I have a website. It's okay. It's called milokobayashi.com. And then yeah, other than that, yeah, that's all I can plug.
I will tell you that I looked at your website earlier and I was so caught off guard with the header that I spat my non-branded energy drink on my computer screen.
Because it says do not enter, and that's the first thing you see.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, that was great. Well, we will have all those links to Milo's various social medias in the description. And if you like what we're doing here and want to see more, suggest things for us. We have a whole interview series. We got a website and we're on social media. So check us out. Follow us because we will be doing a lot more of this. We have lots of suggestions from great people like Milo.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for this episode of the Sample Augusta podcast. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
This was a fucking game, huh? Nah. It's MILO Kobayashi. Sushi for the bitches. All the riches for my niggas. Feel me? It's your boy DJ PP and Diamonds.
First rap artist that I was like, this is good.
Okay.
This is really good. Son of a bitch.
Do you want to talk about the extended car warranty, guys, or should
Oh,
I
yeah.
shut this down?
Oh my God.
I love it when they call me. Just check it out the window.
Joke's on you, audience. This has all been a ploy. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.